Well, hello there. My name is Roy Biancalana. I'm a relationship coach, and welcome to another one of my little coaching moments. And in this coaching moment, I want to help you make better choices, more appropriate choices, more powerful choices for you as you progress on your journey. Here's what I mean. Any person that wants to excel in life, if you look around in life through sports, business, whatever, they're always getting someone, they're reaching out to someone for support, for guidance, for coaching, for help, for wisdom. There are no lone rangers. Most every successful person you will find has probably an entourage of people behind them that they learn from, whether it's a physical fitness person, a trainer, or whatever it might be, okay? So a lot of times in your personal growth, you have to reach out to someone to support you in you going to the next phase of your life, okay? So that's what this little moment's about. Choosing between whether that person to support you in the next phase is someone like a therapist or a counselor, or someone who's more like myself, who is a coach. So like, what's the difference? And how do you choose between the two? Well, it's actually very simple. Let me give you a metaphor or an illustration. I'm not sure which it is. Imagine getting in a car accident and you get your leg all mangled up. I mean, it's bleeding and the bone's sticking out, and you're in a dangerous situation. What happens? They rush you to the emergency room, and there's an emergency room doctor that patches you up, that saves your life, that heals you, puts the bone back, and maybe puts pins in the leg and stitches you up, and basically saves your life and makes the leg back to where it can be functional again, right? Now, after that healing has taken place for a bit of time, then you move on to a physical therapist, and they kind of get the muscles going again. They get you back on your feet, moving forward with your life. They're not really healing you anymore. They're kind of moving you toward mastery again. They're moving you toward fully functioning in the world and functioning better. So in that sense, a therapist or a counselor is trained like an emergency room doctor. They're trained to deal with people who are hurting and need healing. People that are wounded deeply and they're not functioning. So a therapist is someone you go to if you aren't, like you're so depressed you can hardly get out of bed. You need to go see a therapist, not a coach. If you're just getting memories back of maybe sexual or physical abuse, you need to go to a therapist to heal, okay? So the real question between a therapist and a coach is, what's happening in my life? Do I need healing, or do I need someone to help me go from an okay life, like I'm healthy, to an extraordinary one? Because the physical therapist is like the coach. He's going to take you to where you're functional to where you're extraordinary. And that's more like what I do. So I tell clients all the time, they come to me and they say that, when I was 7, 8 years old, I went through sexual abuse or physical abuse or something like that. And I say, have you worked with a therapist for a number of years on owning those feelings, feeling them all the way through, processing that and all that? If they say no, I say, I'm not your person. Go do that, because there's some healing work you have to do. But if they say yes, and they say, yeah, I've worked on all that, I've let some of that stuff go, and now I'm ready to kind of move on. I'm like, now you're my kind of person, because now I'm ready to take you at a mediocre or functional level and help you live an extraordinary life. So that's the question. Are you needing healing, or are you needing to learn and to be coached to be great, whether it's in a relationship or life itself? All right? Now, if you want to go deeper into these kind of things, my website, coachingwithroy.com, has got an e-course called The Life You're Meant to Live. Finding personal, professional, physical, and psychological freedom through the living inquiries. Now, I won't take time to tell you all about that, but it's an e-course for someone who says, all right, I'm healed, but I'm kind of not living the life that I really want. I mean, I want to excel. I don't want to be mediocre. I don't want to just go through life, go through the motions. I want to live something extraordinary. So on my website, coachingwithroy.com, is an e-course made just for you. And I suggest you go there and look into it, because that's your next step. All right, until next time. Bye-bye.